Was there a time when you were doing all these more than 250 plus movies? Was there a time when you were doing a couple of movies at the same time? And you had to switch from character to character?
Right through the 80s. I mean, this was the system. I was doing it's a couple of movies at the time. I was doing about, 10 movies simultaneously. So I was like the shift. It was the great shift system that had begun. So we were going to be 4 hours in the morning doing one film. And after lunch, we go off to do another film. और शाम को 2-3 घंटे किसी और सेट पे 3-3 shifts होते थे. In fact, very funny things used to happen in those days. If a producer came to sign you and you were not doing 3 shifts, they didn't sign you. They said, तुम तो बेकार हो, 3 shift नहीं करो, सभी 3 shift कर रहे हैं. तुम मतलब you're not a popular actor.
Popular actor. So the more shifts
तो तुम्हें हम क्यों लें पिक्चर में? The 3 shift, they expected you. If you said I've got 5-6 days to give you, they left. If you had to give them as we used to call it, dropper के साथ देते थे 3 घंटे, 4 घंटे, 6 घंटे. It wasn't very conducive to filmmaking. It seemed at a time when it was crazy, because the yardstick was that if you were not doing 3 shifts, you weren't an actor. I mean, of any consequence in the commercial world. So it was a system that failed, and I'm very happy it eventually fell apart, because you can't sustain something like that. I mean, I have literally shot recently. I mean, in 2016, I was shooting in the daytime in Hyderabad for Sia Ke Ram. And in the evenings, I had signed on a film. I told them I can't do the movie. They said, no, we're only shooting at night in Bombay. So it's all night shooting. So I used to catch a flight from Hyderabad. This is 2016. Hyderabad, I used to catch a flight at about 6:37 in the evening with my makeup man, come to Bombay in an hour, go straight to the night shoot, finish that by 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, catch the 6 o'clock flight back to Hyderabad. I did this for 1 week. I was like a zombie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say.
There can't be any quality. After the first 2-3 days was okay, but by day 5, I don't know. I don't know whether I was coming or going. But at the time in the 80s, when it was a joke. I mean, I did a lot of films with Mithun Chakravarti in those days.
Yeah, in the 80s.
So Mithun and me used to literally leave one set and go to the next set, just change our clothes and, think that we go to the next set. And it was like the same set of actors in different films. And the films didn't look very different either, neither did the scripts. You just had to change your shirt. It was crazy. But that's what it was. It was I suppose for the producers, it was and for the actors, it was like a game of roulette. I mean, if you're a leading man or if you're an actor, you had 10 films released in a year and a half. उसमें से 8 फिल्में flop होती थी, 1 mediocre होती थी, 1 hit हो जाती थी. The same system began. You needed 1 hit, and you're back in the flow. So that was the criterion. It was, if your picture was a success, you were working. If it wasn't, you weren't.
तपाईले हाम्रो क्लिप एकदमै एन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला. अब पुरै भिडियो हेर्नको लागि चाहिँ युट्युबमा सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला.